girls and girl sauces. Jessica here. Welcome back to another episode of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Ultimate Construction and Scenario Series, which I have so aptly decided to name it at this time. Because up until now, I didn't really have a good name for this series, but we're going to call it the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Ultimate Construction and Scenario Series. Because that's exactly what we're doing. We are constructing and playing it in scenario mode. And we spent the last couple episodes here building this roller coaster, which we've called the Titan, and people seem to love it. The roller coaster is completely full at this time. There's a whole bunch of people in the queue. So yeah, I'm really happy about it. I think it's awesome. And also off camera, I've gone ahead and I've done all the trees, all throughout the park here. So you can see there's a lot of trees, and it just looks a lot nicer. And actually, if we come down here and we just kind of look at it from this angle, I mean, I think that looks fantastic. You can see the trees off in the background with the mountains, and I'm starting to think that that's almost as good as I can make it look. So if you guys have any suggestions on how I can make the mountains and stuff like that look better, please feel free to let me know in the comments, and I will keep that in mind for future videos. So let's go ahead and let's get this back rolling in here because we don't have a whole lot of money. I don't really want to cheat if I don't have to. Um, so we need more people to come in the gate because as of right now, we have free rides, and we can't even charge money even if we wanted to because that was one of the constraints that we set up in the scenario editor was that free rides were a thing and that we're just going to be charging people to enter. And right now we're only charging $10. I'm going to boost this up to about $25. And let's just hope that they're going to pay the price. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and start getting in some of our basic thingamabobbers that we sort of need here. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to put in an information booth. There's no question. I might actually even be able to slap it in here. I'm not sure if that's really what I want to do though. Let's have a look. So, no, I don't really think I want to put it right there. I think a better place would be to put two. Oh, I always end up hitting that button, and that will always take me off in some weird way. Okay, so let's go ahead and place this down. Let's say here. Go ahead and open that up, and we'll go ahead and put another one in the kind of like symmetry. We'll just place this one down here. And we'll go ahead and we'll fix that up later to look nicer. We don't just want an ugly ticket booth just chilling there. It looks kind of gross. We'll fix it up later. I think for now, we're definitely going to want to... Oh, the brakes on Titan have failed. That's not very good. Where's the train right now? Is it in the station? Let's hope it's in the station because that would be best. Okay, good. It's in the station. Nobody's going to die. Nobody's going to get injured. They're going to be able to fix that and it should be fine. We do have a mechanic around the place, I think. I think we put in staff in a previous... Yeah, we did. We don't have a whole lot. So let's go ahead and get another mechanic. Just so, I mean, we have more than one thing in the park, so we're going to need more. And let's also get some janitors. Because we don't have any. And that's kind of an issue. And if you guys have any names or whatever for any of these guys, let me know and we'll go ahead and give them a name. Or if you have names for like buildings like the information booths or anything that you don't see me name, please feel free to offer suggestions and I will go ahead and put those in as long as I get those comments before I move on to another park or anything of that nature. So let's go ahead and let's get some food in the place. Let's see, do we want to build just like, well, we don't have a whole lot of money to build like a custom food booth type thing, like a McDonald's or a Pizza Hut or anything like that. So I think for now, we'll just go ahead and put down some basics. And I know I'm going to want to extend this pathway out a little bit more, so let's just go ahead and do that because I want to put the food items a little bit further in this way. And apparently our terrain is a little messed up here, so we'll go ahead and we'll smoothen that out. I think we want, yes, this one. There we go. That's better. Just go ahead and flatten that out. And that chews up a lot of money pretty quickly, so we have to be careful with it. And we'll just go ahead and finish this off a little bit more. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the middle here for the food places, because that's where I kind of want to put them, I think. Yeah, we'll just leave a bit of a gap. We might actually put a large food place there, like an actual restaurant type of thing. Because I kind of think that that's, it's going to have a lot of traffic there. I think that's a good idea. So I need to fix the terrain just a little bit more here so we can kind of round this off. It doesn't look so terrible. Okay, that's better. I'm kind of upset at myself for actually allowing myself to build such a massive hill in the middle of the park. I wasn't really thinking about it. I thought, well, I've never done this before, so we'll just go ahead and put it in. And now I'm just like, well, I should have thought about it a little bit more carefully. Okay, so let's see. I wish I had more money. We really need more people to come into the park. And that's unfortunate. There's nobody there's nobody heading in. So, how to fix this? Probably with food items. Probably with shops and food. So let's just go ahead and we'll just throw down a simple building like this for now, just so we can start getting some people satisfied food-wise. And maybe that'll allow more people to come into the park. And let's see here. Let's put down some toilets. We want to have a men's room and a ladies' room, obviously. So let's go ahead and put them both in. I realized one of the mistakes I made was that we did not we didn't give ourselves really enough money at the start of the game to really build this kind of roller coaster that I went ahead and did. So we've had to cheat once already to get ourselves $10,000, and we might just have to go ahead and do it to get ourselves another $10,000. Because we're only getting, what's it, $30, $25 even for new people. It's gonna take a while. So I think just in the interest of, well, we can fast forward things, I suppose, but I'm not too sure that's really gonna help. Let's just fast forward things, I guess, for a moment. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna finish this building up once we have a little bit more money. Right now, we don't really have any money to do that. So we're just gonna wait for a minute. I don't think it's really gonna help, and we might have to just go ahead and cheat. Yeah, because we're just losing money at this point. So let's just go ahead, put it back down to normal speed, and we'll just find a random person, and we'll just put in our cheat code again, making sure that we capitalize a random letter so that we're actually allowed to do that. All right, and now you can see we have $10,000 because we've done that. And I'm not going to do it again. I promise. That's the last time. I really think that once, we were able to build this kind of stuff and get like at least one or two more things in the park, more people will definitely be inclined to come to the park, and it'll make things a little bit easier to get started. So let's go ahead and build our bathroom house. Let's go ahead and also let's reconnect those in the middle. No reason not to. And then go back to our colonial wall set and kind of finish it off a little bit. We can't put a door there, but oh, because there's a pathway in the way, that's why. Huh. Alright, well, just to make it look a little bit nicer, I think I'm just going to remove those. I mean, people can obviously still use the restroom, that's not an issue. But I want to be able to put a door there. I think, because I think it just looks better. Yeah, I definitely think it looks better. And we'll just go ahead and put in our floor. Oh, although those people are going to be stuck in the middle there, so we definitely don't want that to happen. So we'll just remove that, place that there. So you can get in from either end, which is fine. There's no real need for them to have to go through here. And let's see. No, we definitely want to go up at least a little bit more here. Put some windows in the place. Yeah, there we go. Some of these corner pieces kind of glitch out, and they don't automatically just put the piece at the right height like it should. Like there it does, but over here it didn't. It's kind of weird. It does that every now and then. Yeah, like that one's not doing it, but that one just did. So weird. Alright. Not like anybody can see through those windows into the bathrooms. They're definitely on the second level, and they'll just kind of let some light in there. Let's go ahead and put our... Oh, we need a wall there. Duh. Alright, and... go ahead and stick our roof on there now. Oh, and guys, I think I might have finally fixed my microphone issues after all this time. I'm using Shadow Play to record instead of XSplit, and because it appears that XSplit was causing my microphone to do that really weird thing where, like, if there was a lot of sound going on in the game, that it would make my microphone sound really weird. And I'm using Shadow Play now, and it doesn't do it at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna be sticking to using Shadow Play from now on. I actually really like it. If you've never used it before, it's kind of weird because it doesn't give you a whole lot of like options really to like set up like custom microphone settings or anything like that, but it does seem to work very effectively. And it is native for NVIDIA customers. Like it's pretty much built into the GeForce hard drives, I guess, so it's able to record pretty much effortlessly. All right. It's kind of a weird looking bathroom house. I mean, it probably could look a lot nicer, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So now that we have that done, let's go ahead and figure out. Well, you know what? First of all, we want more guests in the park. 255 people is just, it's not doing it for me. One of the best ways to get people in the park is to build more attractions. So I kind of want to go ahead and build some build a thrill ride, like some kind of spin and barf, like, you know, non-roller coaster type ride. And just for the future from now on, I will refer to these as thrill rides because that is definitely what they're called. And I think we'll go ahead and get a Thunderbobs. If anything, it just seems like it goes kind of with the merry-go-round. They kind of have like a similar little look to them. So I think it kind of makes sense that we'd have a Thunderbobs. And we'll go ahead and we'll kind of clear out this sort of area and we'll just put it like this over here. I believe that's what I want to do with this. And we'll put our entrance here and our exit there. Stick that on testing mode. We'll go ahead and build our queue. Just bear with me for a moment if this doesn't look like it makes sense. It probably will sooner than later. So we're going to sort of have this little pathway that kind of comes out this way. And I think down here and stuff we'll definitely build another roller coaster over in this way. And also that kind of gives us a way to get around that hill in the middle of the park, which will no doubt build something pretty cool around and fill it out with trees and all kinds of stuff later. No worries there. I'm not going to do something stupid like leave it looking the way it does currently. All right, so I kind of like the way this pathway is looking now. It looks like a real pathway to me. I really don't like it when I see people play this game and they don't make pathways that look realistic. In real life, amusement park pathways are huge. They're never just like, a single pathway like that. That's just never the case, except for queue lines and stuff like that. So, okay, we're gonna build our restaurant there. Not yet, because we sort of want to get this finished up. And actually, I kind of want to change the way that is. I don't want that to be all the way there. I just want it to be kind of like a thing. It's not really ever going to have a long line, so it doesn't need to be crazy like that or anything. And let's go ahead and turn this ride on. That'll give people incentive to want to come to the park. And we'll pretty the area up later. For now, we'll just let it be the way it is. And let's see if there's something else we want to build nearby here in this area. And we have this area here, which we could sort of do something in. Although at this point in time, I think I just want to leave it the way it is. And perhaps put something pretty cool over here. Actually, I think this sort of area here is going to be the area where we have like the kind of I guess you would say like not crappy, but like old school like classic rides. That's what I'm looking for. Classic rides that, you know, a park that's been around for a really long time would have, just kind of shoved towards the front of the park. No, we have mechanics that are quitting. That's not part of the plan here. We can't be having this. We're gonna have to get a new mechanic now. And we're gonna have to we're gonna have to train these guys, and it always costs money, and we have to click back and forth and give ourselves carpal tunnel because this game is just cruel like that. Ugh, okay. Make sure everybody's happy. We'll just train our janitors and stuff. Yeah, because otherwise people are just gonna keep quitting and I'm gonna lose all my employees and then everything's just gonna fall apart. Okay. Hopefully that's good enough for now. Spent a little bit of money I really didn't want to spend at this point. Hopefully it'll be okay. So yes, back to trying to find like a classic type thrill ride that we can put at the front of the park that kind of goes with the Thunder Bobs and the merry-go-round. I don't want it just to be another like boring spinning ride. I think perhaps it needs to be a little bit more exciting than that. And I'm not really sure what I want to go with, to be honest. Most of these rides are just spinning rides. And we're going through the list. I kind of like this. Yeah, I suppose there's no reason why we couldn't put this one here. Go ahead and do that. Put our entrance over here, check our entrance down there, put this on test. And put our queue in there, and that fits perfectly, which I love. And that just kind of joins up nicely there. I mean, it is kind of a spinning ride, but it does go upside down. It's much more thrilling than any of the other stuff that we have kind of in this area. So I think it kind of rounds it out because you have the child's ride. You kind of have like a ride that kids and adults can kind of enjoy, sort of. Maybe not so much adults, but younger kids, or older kids, sorry. And then you have definitely a ride for the thrill seekers and the ultimate thrill seeker, looking for a very intense wooden roller coaster ride, they've definitely come to the right park. And we'll go ahead and turn this on. I don't, I should probably go around and start naming some of my stuff, considering this is an ultimate construction series. I do want everything to be fleshed out. I'm not too sure what to name this ride. I've never seen a ride like this in real life, so I have no idea what to even name it. But I think we'll just name it Over Under. Just kind of a just kind of whatever name. I don't really know. Thunderbobs, I'm gonna leave as Thunderbobs because, well, it says Thunderbobs right on the front of it. It would be stupid if I changed the name to something else. So we'll just take the one off of it and leave it as Thunderbobs. Merry-go-round, you can't really go wrong with that. I don't really know what else to call it. And this one over here, we have it called Titan. So that's been done. And let's try to see if we're getting more people. Doesn't really look like any more people are coming, which is a bit weird because this park is looking very empty. You can see there's people over here enjoying their hamburgers, and then there's people over here enjoying this sort of ride, and then there's people in the lines, but there's like not very many people doing anything else. I've never really had a park that was so empty. And yeah, looks like I'm looking at our park rating right now. We have a park rating of 626. Base park rating of minus 100. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Base park rating minus 100. Oh, you know what I think that is? I think it's because we selected to have a harder difficulty for park rating, and so it's just gone ahead and minus 100. Oh, okay, that's fine. Hopefully that'll improve. Let's go ahead and get this restaurant done. And we'll get some benches and stuff around the place and some bins. That way people can sit down. Let's actually go ahead and start doing that now. So what kind of benches do we want to put down? I kind of like these marble benches. I think they look nice. I think that's what we'll do. So we definitely want to have some around the bathrooms. Although I want to put some flowers in this sort of area here, so I'm just going to remove those. Because, bathrooms kind of be stinky, right? They kind of be stinky. So we kind of want to put flowers near the bathroom so they don't be so stinky. Although I'm sure there's still just stink with bathrooms, or with flowers next to them. But, yeah. And we'll just put the benches down over near there because, well, it's where I typically see benches in a park. And then we'll go ahead and put in our trash cans. I guess we'll just go with the regular trash cans at this point. Go ahead and put them in these sort of places here. And bins over here. Okay. I think we'll probably end up putting in more bins later, of course. But for now, I also want to put in our path lights. And where are the ones I want to use? Yeah, we can go with these. These look pretty cool. And go ahead and chop these down. Oh, I don't think that's where I want to put it. Put it down here, chop these down in this sort of area, and then put one down here, obviously, so people can see what the hell they're doing. And then we'll put them down here. Just kind of line the pathway with one every couple squares, I guess. But forgive me if I don't make them perfectly symmetrical. To be honest with you, I can't really be bothered with all of that, making sure each and every one is lined up. But I will try my best, and of course, if you see anything that's like glaringly like bothersome, please do let me know because I'm sure as soon as you let me know, I will completely agree with you. I tend to be pretty OCD about this game in a lot of ways. So, yeah, I totally get it if something's completely bothering the hell out of you. And please feel free to let me know. So yeah, okay, we've got some lights, so when it gets dark, actually we've kind of set it up not to, but we'll just put it on the normal mode here so that it'll get dark at night. I kind of forgot that I had changed that while I was placing the trees around the place. But no worries there, we've got it back on to cycle night and day. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish up this restaurant because all we have is this burger joint. We don't even have a drink stand. So, let's go ahead and put a pathway that goes through the middle. Oh, and of course I've hit the wrong button. Every time I hit R, it just resets the camera in a really weird position. Okay, so we're gonna put a pathway through the middle. That way we can have um, stuff on these sides here. We're gonna go ahead and actually get rid of this now because we're gonna be putting in custom custom stands. So you can see here we have a custom stall, and the custom stall actually allows us to choose any type of thing that we want to sell at all. So we're gonna put a couple of them in there. Go ahead and do that. We won't turn them on yet because we have to select what they sell first before they're gonna do anything. We kind of have to figure that part out. So I think we'll put in 4 for now. That leaves us room in the middle for 2 more if we so desire that we want to put in 2 more. Okay, and I think what we can sell here, well, we can sell let's sell hamburgers, obviously, or cheeseburgers. Or just burgers. Burgers is what they're called. And let's put all of the toppings on our burgers so that people actually want to eat there. Because who would want to order a burger that didn't come with cheese, ketchup, or pickles? I mean, nothing at all. Just freaking a slab of meat and the bun, not even cheese and ketchup. Like, that would just be disgusting. And over here, we can sort of sell chicken, right? Burgers and chicken, that kind of goes together. And yeah, we'll put the dips and whatnot in there with them so that they can get a nice piece of chicken. And let's go ahead and put in some drinks because, well, yeah, you're going to need to wash this stuff down. Of course, you're going to want ice and all this sort of stuff in your drinks. And then some French fries because you can't have burgers and chicken and drinks without French fries in America. That doesn't make any sense. We love French fries in America. Greasy little strips of potato. Yeah. Americans, we love our French fries. And yeah, we're gonna put the vinegar, salt, and ketchup on our French fries because, well, while vinegar might be kind of rare, ketchup and salt is not. So let's go ahead and open up these sort of shops now because, well, they can totally do their thing while we're still building the rest of the building. No problem there at all. And then let's go ahead and call this an episode here. And when we come back in the next episode, we will be finishing off our restaurant. It'll have walls and it'll have a little seating area and all that fun stuff. And move on to expanding the rest of the park. So if you guys like the video, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button. It helps me out really, really immensely. It's so much appreciated. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. All right, I'll see you all next time.